make the game. He doesn't try to change himself to fit the game. He changes the game to fit him, you know? Exactly. Every time I see Ricky, that's how I feel. Is basically if this hero like pops off, it's going to be a stomp. But if he doesn't, he can feel like a pretty underwhelming carry. He does not come back with farm. BS pause fours where you like pretend you're supporting, but then you just happen to get all of the farm and kills.
Yeah, but you get it faster, right? Although Crit does need to be careful. Blink Strike coming out from MNZ. He's trying to just get the final hit, and there it is. There's the first blood. Are they going to be able to find a kill here on Bulba? They're turning back around. They've got the Inkswell. It's a dead Bulba, so he's going for that rune. If they can turn it back around, though, possibly. Can they get MJZ?
Oh my god.
No, he's not going to be able to find it.
Bulba's mid, too. This is a 3v3 mid.
A lot of people mid, yeah. Starts putting some pressure. Looks like MJZ. I don't think he's going to be able to make it out in time. In fact, yep, the snowball connects from Bulba, and he finds himself a quick little pick off there.
You can see with the catapult being dead, they just back off. They got some pressure on the map. They forced some supports mid, and now they're top. Killing a Ricky.
Or are they killing a Crit? They turn that right back around. Now Bulba trying to run away. He's not going to be able to. That oof slow. We talked about it. Being able to put out the Inkswell or whatever here. Silence gets throws out immediately over on Crit. They'll follow up. He's going to have to just try to run away. This oof slow we talked about it. Blink Strike again. One more hit. MNZ. What's he up to now? He's up to 4 kills. As in the bottom lane, there's a super dive going on as they manage to take out Frank, and they'll be able to find a kill on Matthew. But Bulba will get taken down from the tier 2 dive.
They should know how to do better than this. Come on, guys. What the hell?
Leo style, he needs some help, and I don't think he's going to be able to find it fast enough. As they do have the snowball, they're going to toss right back down again. It's a dead Leo style now. Matthew, are they going to try to dive beyond this tower? Looks like they're going to back off a little bit.
Really well with these two supports. Every time these rotations happen, we have Matthew and MJZ. They're there, but they didn't use TPs. They were just there. They predicted it. He is just Rioya not being careful enough with the courier against TA. You always have to be careful.
Fly? Oh, MNZ. I'm not sure why Fly was here. I'm guessing he's just going for creeps, obviously, but I feel like if you're alone and there's a Ricky.
Carries get the last pick, so they're always the counter pick.
Oh, Matthew?
Crit has the roll.
There's two different things going on here, though. Matthew has the lift. He's going to throw back over here, though. Leo style, he's trapped. They've got the vision. Then they find the kill on Leo style, find the kill on Matthew. EG just stepping up that pace. MNZ is here. Clicking. He's trying to hopefully get a kill over here onto Rioya. Despite that double damage, he's going to be able to slide away. They get the stomp. Doesn't connect. Rolling Thunder coming through. MJZ looks like he's going to end up having to pay for this as MNZ sits a little further back. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do much of anything against this. Call down's going to be thrown out, though, and they'll go and they'll use the separation. Over here on the Panda, MNZ now, he needs to get away as fast as possible. Looks like Frank, again, he finally got that 6. He finally got the primal split, but it doesn't matter. He's just immediately dead. Matthew as well. Here in this top lane, Thunder Predator, you can see that MNZ, he wants to maybe make some moves, but the rest of EG is not far behind here. Speed tricks the trade, though. Are they going to be able to find it? No, Hand of God's going to come out. He's still alive. Will turn back around MNZ. He wants to get this final hit. Will be able to take down RTZ, but they end up losing MJZ as well. As MNZ having to just Blink Strike away. Rolling Thunder coming through. They did have the dust on MNZ, but it's already worn off at this point. And they're still hunting, rolling around in circles. They do have the vision. And they had stolen that Hand of God, but it doesn't matter. They will lose the Ricky.
The thing with the smoke is that if you smoke and the enemy team knows that you smoke, it still forces them to hide in their base. It puts them like exactly where you want them, you know? Okay, Matthew.
But doesn't that also happen from... Oh, okay, hold that thought, Rioya. Going down to the bottom lane. MJZ, he throws out the Phantom's Embrace. He has the Inkswell, but he's not going to be able to withstand.
Where you fight, or at least like jump the supports in the back line and then just get out of the fight immediately.
Oh, they're jumping back in again. Matthew's got the homing missile on him, getting chased down. Should be a quick and easy pick-off despite the throw back here. The slide coming out from Rioya. That is a dead Rubik. Brace, I should be able to get a pick-off here on Crit.
Yeah.
Leo style. He's got the refraction up. They do have a ward over here as well. Shards will connect. They've got the vision. They have the sentry ward. Leo style is going to just try to go TP out, and he cannot do it. Not with those searing chains, and plus the blade mail coming out from Rioya. Leo Style just slices himself up. That's gonna be a top tier 2 here for the side of Evil Geniuses. And they're just playing so nicely, it feels. Very clean Dota.
Yeah, they're immediately from objective to objective. Very few mistakes, other than some particular players that maybe aren't in their comfort roles.
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's are you winning? Are you taking their ancient, their buildings?
This is true.
That's all that matters. It matters if you can play together as a team. So it's very difficult for them to get anywhere near this, right? Like, look at the amount of just lockdown that they have, the team fight as well. Frank has had an awful time this game, unfortunately for him. He's struggled very, very hard. They don't have the Riki because, you know, what can MNZ do right now? He could join in the fight, but I don't think he's going to be able to do a whole heck of a lot. Look at that, Matthew's not even, he's so far away over here. And
They're actually sacking the racks. They just sacked the racks.
He just saw the courier. He stayed just a little bit too long, too. I think he really needed to run as soon as the courier got taken down. The refraction is not going to help you, Leo Style. The rest of the team is here. Ryoya gets himself yet another kill. And it's still a ways off now here for the TA. The buyback comes out, though. Leo Style wants to be a part of it. They managed to get a pretty decent soulbind off. They're just not able to finish up. There's going to be the Rolling Thunder coming out from Matthew. Managed to steal it. Hand of God comes through. They will be able to take down RTC. They'll take down Fly. And still see that roll coming out. They'll turn back around. Is Ryoya going to be able to make it out? He's silenced up. Is going to get taken down. As now, you can see Frank. It's Frank's revenge. He's trying to just slow down Crit here. Crit, he does have the swashbuckle. He's going to try to run away, but the Blink Dagger coming out here from Leo Style. Ink Swell. And just like that, Thunder Predator.
Very common play that people are making right now is the thing, because when there's a 10k gold deficit, you have to.
Uh-oh. Oh, Bulba, wrong place, wrong time. You can see, though, Ember Spirit, Ryoya's looking to see if he can get some sort of a pick here. They don't have the detection for the Riki, though, over here on the side. So the Rolling Thunder, again, Matthew, having stolen that, should be able to find a second kill here onto Ryoya. They'll go, they'll take him out. Now they've found themselves RTZ down here, Flat Cannon coming out. Crit, Rolling Thunder forward. He's looking for MNZ. He does manage to dust him, but they don't have vision over here on this tree line. MNZ should be absolutely fine. Could actually opt to just TP out if he wanted. Does spot out RTZ.
Wait a minute.
Here. He's
RTZ TP top? They saw him TP top.
He's TP'd out, and now the rest of the team, they're going to pay for this. Crit here, silenced up. They take him down. Fly running right back into the base.
I know he's stuck here. He TP'd. He has no BKB. I think RTZ's dead. I don't think he survives this.
They're waiting for that other TP to come in. First Blink Strike followed up with the silence. Diffusal Blade online. This could very well be a very dead RTZ. There it is, just like that. Don't need the Grim Stroke. All you needed was Matthew to join up with MNZ and knowing that RTZ's TP.
He's dead, but then perpetually you just keep feeding.
Can we talk about Matthew and this Rolling Thunder? Because it has paid off in spades. They'll follow up with a nice Ink Swell, the silence thrown out from the Grim Stroke. They're just pulling off some really nice executions here. MNZ needs to be careful. They do have the Sentry Ward down.
Ooh, he thinks those are Mantas, though. He's doing the nice little Manta play.
Nicely done here. Oh, Fly. Rest of the team is nearby. We got the Deso online now for Leo Style. Fly trying to run away. They'll get the call down. Silence being thrown out, but MNZ, he'll find that kill. Nice soulbind on the back end. Ryoya and RTZ, they're going in two separate directions. They need to decide where they want to go. MNZ gets himself a double kill, kills off Bulba, and they're still looking for more here. MNZ chasing down RTZ. Trick the trick. Triple kill coming out from MNZ. And now Ryoya, he's trying everything, but look who's waiting for him. There's a Riki over here, and he wants blood. Bulba bought back for this. He's got to run away as fast as he can. Tricks the trade again, followed by the Diffusal. Snowball coming through. Crit's going to get taken down by Frank. He goes back around with that Snowball. Gets the Walrus Punch off, but it doesn't matter. It's a rampage now for MNZ God.
The Fire Panda, but you couldn't see the bubble. So it stunned like 2 or 3 people in that fight when maybe it shouldn't.
Was that a bug or a feature?
It's a feature. That's a feature. If you're a Brew player.
If you are, yeah, for sure. Very nicely executed team fights. You got the Aegis online, now it's a cheese as well. I'm not sure how I feel about the smoke into the high ground from Lookout at night, but I guess, you know, they don't care because I found Crit. They'll get the silence off, and just like that, there was a Pangolier there, but he's gone. Bulba too, now he's trying to run back into the base. MNZ, he wants it. He's gonna be able to get a nice bash off, and that's just a dead Bulba. That's a double kill now. MNZ is just out of control on this Riki. He's snowballing. 16-1-7.
So whoever placed that ward is a god.
Is Gets the MVP here.
Yeah, that was such a nice ward placement, and you can see that there's a sentry ward on the high ground there. Now it's a Thunder Predator sentry, but there was an EG sentry, so they had this once again a false sense of security, thinking that they can just chill on the high ground because they had dewarded it. But this ward being directly out of the sentry range is just a really nice kind of debate play.
Oh, Fly. He's gonna have to go. He pops the Guardian Greaves, but these bashes plus the Tricks of Trade, you just cannot be alone with this Riki on the map.
He's snowballing, like we talked about. It's difficult to deal with Riki when you're in this sort of situation. He just solo kills everybody. Look at the damage.
I mean, it's not really a solo kill right now, but Bulba, yeah, you know, he's throwing his body at them, trying to get him away from his tower. You can see the oh, and the kill on the courier. That's several of them. That's great. That's actually the blink dagger. They just find another pickoff, try to push high ground. Because that was the problem before, right? We see, oh, Fly. Oh, no, Fly. Wrong part of the woods there, friend.
Quarantine, for lack of a better word, EG into their base.
God, it's even a Dota now. Oh, no.
It is. It is.
There was a crit there.
Come on, Thunder Predator.
Oh my goodness. Well, that gave them the opening. That's all they needed right now was Leostyle and MNZ are just slamming away over here on the tower. The Aegis does just go out, though, but I feel like MNZ is probably feeling really powerful. They don't have Arteezy here. Arteezy's in the top. They're doing the same thing that happened earlier. They're sacking the racks, it seems. So they do have the repair key. Oh, the jump forward over onto Ryoya. They don't have the Aegis, though. MNZ needs to be careful. Although they still managed to get it. There's gonna be hand of God. It doesn't matter. He's dead. He's out of here. They do have buyback, but I just feel like they can't fight with Arteezy right now.
Right. He's 100% telling them to just wait. Wait for my rapier. I need 700 gold.
He's making his way there. Look at him go.
He's getting there. They still have this tier 2 top. This is the saving grace for them. It is crazy to me to see two different teams sack racks in the same game. That's a new experience for me. This doesn't.
We've seen some pretty crazy games so far in these NA/SA matches.
It doesn't happen. This doesn't happen. It's usually one team's getting stomped, they sack racks, and then the game is over. Okay, they deward it.
Oh boy.
That is necessary. And the smoke from Thunder Predator. Onto the high ground.
Alright, MNZ jumping in. They're going to first just take out Fly. There's not going to be any sort of a safe follow. A beautiful soul line coming through the BKB, coming up from Artoria. He's already dead. He couldn't do anything with that, as now they're going to find a triple kill here for Leostyle Ryoya. The GG gets called. The Thunder Predator boys. Let me hear your gah, because I think a lot of people did not expect this to happen.
I'm speechless.